On social media, Barcelona seems like a sunny, relaxed city bursting with colours. But does the Spanish metropolis live up to this image? Let's find out in this Instagram versus reality check. Barcelona is Spain's second largest city. With roughly 10 million overnight stays per year, it's one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe. We're going to visit 3 of the most popular Insta spots in the Catalan capital to see if they live up to the hype. Reality check number 1. Barcelona's Sagrada Familia Cathedral, a veritable tourist magnet that looks great on Insta. In real life, it's so crowded that it's difficult to get a good picture of the cathedral.
I never imagined that the size is huge. I was shocked.
What I keep hearing from other people is go inside, experience it, do the entire experience as a whole. Don't just see it from the outside.
That's kind of like the main point of Barcelona, and it's really amazing being here, seeing it.
You know, the design and the culture here is like totally different if you compare to Asia, if you compare to some other countries. I mean, it's totally new for me, definitely. Yeah, fantastic.
I think you have to see it with your own eyes to know how beautiful it is in real life.
Tour guide Felipe shows visitors the Sagrada Familia several times a week. He's seen firsthand how the church has had a profound impact on people.
I've seen people crying, I've seen people smiling infinitely, I've seen people dreaming of visiting this place for more than 50 years. People who were raised in the States, when they were children, they were told about the Sagrada Familia, and they only could visit this building when they were 80 or when they were 70, so it has been like the dream of their lives for them, no? So yes, this is a really touching place.
The Sagrada Familia is also one of the most visited construction sites in the world. You heard it right, it's been under construction since 1882 and will be one of the tallest churches in the world when it's completed in 2026. The basilica's design is inspired by religious symbols and organic shapes. It's considered the masterpiece of Catalan architect Antoni Gaudí, but more on his architecture later.
Gaudí was a visionary. He would be compared to a man of the Renaissance. He was able to understand techniques, engineering, nature, anatomy, science, even acoustics. So he was a man who tried to understand everything, a man with infinite curiosity.
We definitely recommend you go inside, but buy your ticket online in advance so you don't have to wait long to enter. The 36 columns in the interior of the Sagrada Familia are reminiscent of trees. Antoni Gaudí designed the columns to symbolize saints ascending to heaven and angels descending to meet them. The spectacular play of light through the church windows is meant to make one feel like one is wandering through a forest. As the light changes throughout the day, it creates a serene atmosphere, one that also looks great in pictures.
So I think it's nice to be prepared at least to read something about the Christian religion before you visit this basilica. Some people think that this is just a museum, but actually it's a temple, no? And they are, of course, having services every Sunday morning. And also in the subterranean church, they have several services per day. So it's still actively a spiritual place for worship.
So what's our conclusion? The church is even more incredible in real life than in pictures. Let's move on to our second reality check, Barcelona's famous pedestrian street La Rambla, or Las Ramblas. Our first impression? Lots of construction work. On the east end of the promenade of the Christopher Columbus statue, the boulevard isn't looking great. La Rambla is over 1.2 kilometers long and runs east to west through Barcelona's Old Town. Each section of the street has its own character. A must-visit in the middle of La Rambla is the Mercat de la Boqueria market, usually called La Boqueria. With more than 200 stalls, it's the largest market in Barcelona. Whether you're looking for seafood or regional delicacies, you can get your money's worth here on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m.
Tenemos tanta gente aquí caminando y paseando que brindamos esta propuesta de que todo se pueda comer aquí. Es como un paso obligado. El que viene por Ramblas, entrar al mercado es un paso obligado.
Our tip: take a left or right turn off the main promenade to walk down a quieter street where you'll still find beautiful architecture but fewer people. When in Barcelona, it's almost impossible to avoid La Rambla, but as a street with many different faces, it is not exactly a classic tourist attraction. So let's continue to our next destination, Parc Güell. The park is a hotspot for Instapics and selfies. It turns out that taking a photo without other people in the frame is virtually impossible, at least in the middle of the day. One of the most crowded places is this famous mosaic bench with its panoramic view. But we think it's also worth seeing the less crowded stone columns nearby.
Siempre lo hemos visto en televisión, en documentales, y me da la impresión de que sigue siendo tan impresionante como en las imágenes que siempre vimos, ¿no?
Ça change des autres parcs, c'est artistique.
Me gustan mucho las formas que hace Gaudí. Está muy loco, las curvas, me gusta mucho.
Antoni Gaudí designed the park, which opened to the public in 1926. His style is characterized by vibrant colors and organic shapes that correspond with the surrounding landscape. Architecture fans should definitely check it out. But if you're looking for somewhere to relax, you can save yourself the €10 entrance fee and find a quieter park. So what's our conclusion? Pictures on social media offer a good taste of what Barcelona has to offer, but if you want to experience the hotspots and take beautiful pictures yourself, you should take the long wait times and crowds into account. Our number one recommendation is the Sagrada Familia. It's a truly unique church with plenty to discover.